When Brooke was born, she was such a blessing in our lives. Sean was thrilled to have a baby sister that he could protect, and he took that very seriously, always did, always will, and she was a blessing to me and to Jerry too. She turned from this tomboy, and she never really grew out of the tomboy, but she was this little tomboy that chased Sean and Andrew around and hung upside down from trees and just loved life and loved, as she got older, mudding and getting dirty, and just athlete, incredible athlete, and a great student. And it has always been a blessing to watch her grow up into this beautiful young lady that she is.
Hey Brooklyn, it's Katie here. I asked an impossible question of all your friends and family, and now I'm struggling to answer it. One of my favorite things about you is...
Hi Brooke. So my favorite thing about Brooke, because you were asking, we were asked here today to tell you our absolute favorite thing about you.
What is my favorite thing about Brooke?
Oh, I'm just going to try to say a few quick words about this lovely young lady, Brooke.
So we're talking about what we love about Brooke.
There are so many great qualities about you.
My favorite thing about Brooke is that she has always been the girl who goes to the beat of her own drum. I can remember during high school in Easton, Connecticut, Brooke was the girl wearing flip-flops all winter long.
Your humor and your optimism that you bring to the table constantly. People are so attracted to that light that you bring. The smile, the energy, just all of that positivity that you constantly bring to the table.
While there are so many things, I think it all comes down to the fact that you have the biggest heart in the whole entire world.
Hey Brooke, I just want to start out by saying that I'm so thankful for that Easter many moons ago when we upgraded our status from cousins to friends, and that I'm here with you this weekend to celebrate your bachelorette. I'm so excited for you to be marrying your soulmate in less than 2 months. You guys are so perfect for each other. I think Benton would agree with me when I say that although you have many wonderful qualities, I think the most prominent one that stands out to me at least is your big heart.
She embraces life and takes advantage of every opportunity she...
You are a bright light. You bring a lot of joy and love to every space you are in. When you enter a room, everyone just is drawn to you, to your compassion, your intelligence, and your sense of fun.
You are one of the most level-headed and caring people I've ever met in my entire life. And you're definitely really the embodiment of this strong, independent woman.
And we love that she's compassionate and caring, but most of all, we think Brooke is tons of fun.
I wanted to tell you how much you mean to me and how much of an inspiration you are. I always applaud your courage and your strength, and you always kind of push me to be or do things that I typically wouldn't do.
You're so funny, caring, loving. You would do anything for anyone. But one of my favorite qualities about you is that you are competitive. You're probably the second most competitive person that I know. Of course, right below myself.
Brooke always reminds me of adventure. I always just associate Brooke Lindsley with adventure. And I think that just goes back to all of our times growing up, playing with each other outside in the woods and going on bike rides and making forts and just being really creative.
I feel like new sunglasses, like a brand new pair of jeans. I feel like taking chances. I feel a lot like 17.
I've been blessed that I do have this relationship with Brooke. It's been great fun to watch her. When she was in middle school, I think it was middle school that it started, if we had a disagreement, we didn't really fight. We may have disagreed on things. And if we had a disagreement and we were upset, you know, you walked into different rooms, but one or the other, it was the coolest thing, and I don't know how it started, but one or the other would bring a bowl with 2 wooden spoons and brownie mix and say, I'm sad. That opened the door to eating all the brownie mix, but just talking. Maybe we weren't talking about the disagreement, maybe we did, but with the brownie mix and the 2 spoons, all was well. And that's been Brooke. All is well. When Brooke met Benton, she said, Mom, I want to bring this boy home. And we thought, okay, you know, she had brought some friends home, but she said, I really like him. And I went, okay. So she brings Benton to the house here, and it was really cool to watch because they really liked each other. And I watched Brooke, and I knew she really liked him. And I didn't know Benton, but he and I got to sit and talk and chat, and he would impress me by looking me in the eyes and talking with me. Some young men didn't do that, and I never really trusted that. Benton did. He loved to talk. He still loves to talk. He's comfortable in his own skin. He loves to be around the family. And when he was going to ask Brooke to marry him, he called Sean. And Sean was thrilled. And Sean called Best, his best friend from the Marines, and probably Sean's best friend in the world, called Best and said, dude, Brooke's engaged, and I like him. And Best told me he laughed because Sean was like, dude, I really do like him. He's a good guy. So it was really cool to get Sean's blessing. So we're really, really happy for them, because to begin your life together that started out as really liking and respecting each other and watching that turn into love, that's how a marriage lasts. You like, you love, and you respect. And I know they're going to be very, very happy.
Ben couldn't be a more perfect match for you. He was able to not only withstand my mom's interrogation, but he passed with flying colors. And she sets the bar very high, so I feel like that in and of itself says a lot about Benton. And the fact that you didn't go running to the hills and say your family is freaking crazy and I want nothing to do with this.
And Benton, we only met you once, but in that meeting we knew that you were the perfect fit for Brooke. And you just present as so kind and caring, and we welcome you as family as well. Best to both of you.
When I met Benton for the first time, I could tell that he was what you were waiting for. He really puts you on a pedestal, treats you like an absolute queen, which is what you deserve. And I could tell that you were absolutely head over heels for him. Really, if anyone deserves to find the perfect man, it's you.
Brooke and Benton, where do I begin? The best, the freaking best. I think my favorite thing about you two is the ease at which you exist and love each other. I mean, it radiates.
They both love the little things in life, and I think that's how you build a fantastic life together, by enjoying the little things and kind of completing each other's puzzle.
You know, I am so grateful that you are marrying your best friend, and I'm so grateful to have met Benton, and that every time that I hang out with you guys, that it is perpetual laughs and perpetual love, and it's really fun to always be around you.
What we love about Benton is he's a multiplier of the fun. From day one, every time Benton's with Brooke, we just have even more fun.
Agreed. I love Benton.
About my favorite thing about Benton, other than his love for Brooke and taking care of her and just always meeting her needs, which is, you know, what every friend wants for their friend to find in a partner, is their adventure together. It seems like they just have so much fun and a blast, and that's who you want to have with you for the rest of your life. And I'm not gonna get emotional, but that's my video, bye!
The thing I love about you and Benton the most is probably that you met each other at the absolute perfect time in both of your lives. So knowing both of you in separate worlds, you needed a Benton so badly, and Benton needed you.
My favorite thing about Brooke is the wry smile she'll give me when we look at each other from across a room full of our friends. Receiving that is the best feeling in the world. And my second favorite thing about Brooke is her absolute willingness to tackle any task. From hauling firewood with the tractor on a cold winter day, to getting eaten alive by mosquitoes in our garden, to sweating it out, pedaling up and down the side of a mountain on our bikes. She's always willing to help, she's always willing to play, and she'll always do it with a smile on her face. My favorite thing about B&B is getting to be a part of it. I can't wait to see what every tomorrow will bring. I love you, Brooklyn.
Like when I close my eyes and don't even care if anyone sees me dancing. Like I can fly and don't even think of touching the ground. Like a heartbeat skip, like an open page, like a one-way trip on an aeroplane. It's the way that I feel when I'm with you. Brand new. Like a young John Cusack, like making big mistakes. I feel like for the first time in a long time, I am not afraid. I feel like a kid. Never thought it'd feel like this. Like when I close my eyes and don't even care. Like I can fly and don't even think of touching the ground. Like a heartbeat skip, like an open page, like a one-way trip on an aeroplane. It's the way that I feel when I'm with you. Brand new. Like when I close my eyes and don't even care if anyone sees me dancing. Like I can fly and don't even think of touching the ground. Yeah. Like a heartbeat skip, like an open page, like a one-way trip on an aeroplane. It's the way that I feel when I'm with you.
I'm so happy for you. Congratulations. I hope you guys have an amazing time this weekend. I really wish I could be there. Love you.
Cheers to the beautiful bride, and I can't wait to celebrate you this weekend. I love you, Brooke.
Love you both so much and wish you the best. Neighbors for life. Tyler Bridge forever. Love you, Brooke.
Brooke, I love you very much, and you've been an amazing friend for over 15 years. I'm wishing you and Benton a lifetime of love and happiness.
I love you both.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now am found, was blind, but now I see. I love you, baby.